welcome, bro. A lot of people don't know that you and me been friends. For how long we've been friends for now?
Oh man, back in the LA days. So probably like 2018, maybe.
2018, right?
Yeah. Been a little minute.
I remember we first met at that one show that was like a Mexican restaurant. They had a mariachi before we even started. They didn't pay us.
Yeah.
People didn't give a damn about us. Remember that?
Yeah.
It was horrific.
I was really trying to grab their attention too, because everybody was having a hard time that day.
Yeah.
And I remember, I remember seeing you. Yeah. I think we've met prior to that, but that was our first time working together.
Yeah.
So it was like, in my head, I was like, all right, watch me grab their attention. And so I was next. I remember telling you, I was like, watch this, bro. And I did this loud, long grito, bro. I was like, hey. You remember that?
Yeah.
I went off, bro. And what's funny is I grabbed their attention.
You did.
But the Mexicans were like, nah, that ain't how you do it.
Yeah.
They were like,
I remember that you got off stage and you started walking through the crowd of people. You're like,
I had to.
That was a horrible show.
Man, that was definitely a tough one for sure.
Yeah.
That's funny, bro. Oh my God.
And the funny thing is that the guy wouldn't even pay the comics.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah.
And I remember I went on stage. I was like, yo, what am I doing here? I think I closed out the show.
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, we're not even getting paid for this. Like, what the hell is going on here, bro?
Yeah.
And the owner, I think, was sitting down with the booker, and they were looking at it. I think that was the last time they ever even did the show, because he was charging tickets.
No,
he charging for the show.
That's crazy, yeah.
And we weren't getting paid. Nobody was getting paid.
Man, restaurant shows, bars, any show that's backyard, like any show that's not at an actual comedy club, you run the risk of like having
you're not
some
getting paid.
type of you're not getting paid. Or no, I mean, don't get me wrong, I've gotten paid. It could be delayed. There's so many things that run like like curveballs that happen that But even at comedy clubs too. But comedy clubs, they have a system, so
Okay. So I see that you're in New York. Well, we were both in LA. You moved to New York. What made you move to New York?
I moved to New York. Okay, so I visited New York. Prior to me moving, I came out here for the New York Comedy Festival.
Okay.
And so I was here for a week. I got to really see it. I've been here before, like prior to that, but when I was younger, but like it was just in and out. I didn't really get to feel it. But on this trip, I was here. I got to see the people. I was eating the food. And then I was in the comedy scene too. It was the New York Comedy Festival, like New York. And so obviously like comedians from all over. I've even seen comedians like from LA. And I even got to perform during the comedy festival. So I got to really feel New York in like a week, I even went out. I got to go to the club. I got to go dance. And so I got to really feel it. And I remember when I got back to LA, I was like, I was staring at the ceiling. I was going to bed and I was like, I think I'm supposed to be in New York. I think I'm supposed to be in New York. I was 29, going to be turning 30. Wow. So it was like another chapter for me, like a whole new, decade, turning 30. Yeah. So I was like, I think I need a good reset, And I made that move before when I was 19, like moving to LA. I knew what that felt like. I knew the drive. I knew all of that, motivation. And so I was like, I want to feel that again. And, I'm more seasoned. I got more experience under my belt. So moving to another state wasn't as intimidating as, what it would be when I was younger. So
and right now you're at Broadway, right? And we're both at Broadway now.
Hell yeah.
And
yes,
thanks
sir.
to you, I'm in.
Come on.
How you got in?
So I got recommended. So I was really like, I was getting vouchers when I first moved out here. Like I had comedians that were like, putting me on their shows because they knew of me. But then after those went out, I was going to open mics. I'm not going to lie. I was feeling kind of like, damn, this is really going to be, a real reset, like really starting all over. It was exciting, but it was also kind of like humbling. But then I remember Julio Diaz, JC Mendoza, and Ian. These were Ian Lara. These are all comics that have told me like, yo, bro, an easy way to go into the circuit is you got to do the industry room. And the industry room is pretty much an audition, is a showcase for Broadway. It's a bringer show. So that was another thing too. I haven't done a bringer show in so long, but I didn't care, bro.
And it's like it's not like you knew people anyways.
Exactly.
To be able to do
the people that I knew were like, I had wound up getting a job like after like my first 6 months out here. I started working at a bar, and so I was bar backing, and so I invited my coworkers because they were like, they kept telling me want to come to a show, and I said, I know a show that I need y'all to go to. You know what I mean? And so I had my 5 people come, and I did my thing. You know, the showcase. You're in a group of like either this is their first time ever doing stand up, or maybe they've been doing stand up but
for a while now, but they're still like
you know what I'm saying.
And so, there's also seasonal people.
And I was one of those ones. So like I did my thing. I was confident about my set. I felt good about it. And then Rich called from Broadway, and he gave me my notes, and then he was like, he gave me some dates, and then after that it just.
Yeah, shout out to Rich, man, because he be giving people opportunity. He's on it. He's scheduling everybody's thing.
Oh man,
like
he says he books like 1,500 comics like a month.
A month?
Shit. Like or not books them, but he has to see that many. Because industry room, bro, like so many comedians every week, and then he has to watch all that footage, and then it's still booking the regular comics at that same time, seeing their availabilities.
Yeah,
bro, I don't know how he does it.
I don't know how he does it.
Nah,
and. You know, I saw that like lately you went to Madison Square Garden.
I did.
I did not know that you were homies with Matt Rife, bro.
Yeah, bro. Oh man, dude, it was so good to see him, bro. It was so good to see Matt. I've known Matt since 2014, and I was 19. I'm sorry. I was 21. He was 19. And I met him at the Hollywood Improv, and we're just chilling, like just as comics do, we're chilling.
Yeah.
But he mentioned that he was like waiting for the bus, like he was riding the bus out there in LA. He didn't have a car.
Way.
Yeah, and I had my car. I drove from Texas to LA, so I had my car, and I offered him a ride. I was like, bro, you live in like on the way to my crib. I'll just take you home. And from then on, like we kicked it, we hit it off, and he was like. We would hang out, but then he would have shows that would be like in Ontario or Brea.
Bruh.
And I'm like, bro, I got you, bro. Like, let's do it. Like, for me, it was like one, he's a kid, but he's mad talented, and he was like always like driven. You know what I mean? And it was like, I'm getting opportunities to like, he was opening for Joe Coy, he was opening for Dan Cook. So I had these opportunities to like. Hang out and see these guys. Yeah,
because at that time he was part of the Wild 'N Out thing.
Yeah.
So he had like a little fame and stuff like that.
People don't know, bro. Matt started when he was like 15.
What?
Yeah, he started stand up at 15 in Ohio, and then he moved to Atlanta, I believe, and then Garrett out there in Atlanta, we believe he's a comedy manager, sent him to LA, and then that's when he started doing it out there. But yeah, bro, he's been doing this, and so. Yeah, we got really cool, really close. We're going on camping trips together. Like,
no way.
It was a crew like Matt Rife, Paul Elia,
nice,
Jake from State Farm, Kevin Miles. Yeah,
no way.
Yeah. He's one of the homies. Yeah, bro.
And then like how was it for you? Like, because you the beginning you saw Matt Rife with no car, you were giving him rides and stuff like that. And that was a couple of days ago. He did Madison Square Garden, bro. That's like every comedian's dream, bro. Yeah. How was it to be like, damn, this dude didn't have a car.
Oh my God.
I gave him rides, and I'm walking to Madison Square Garden, but he sold it out.
Yeah. Oh, bro, dude, give me goosebumps, bro. Like. Dog, it was so, like you said, every comedian dreams to do Madison Square Garden. Really, any entertainer, it's a world famous a stadium to perform in, and to know that it's a good friend of mine, and also too, I want to add like I moved to New York, so like I moved away from the crew. You know what I mean? I for my own like journey, I'm like my own path, and so. He's still cooking, doing his thing, and then wound up, obviously we know, like he popped off on TikTok, on social media, and then just became this sensation. And then, I'm seeing him in this sold out crowd. I'm looking at the stadium. I'm already tripping that I'm in. That's my first time in MSG. I've never even been in there.
Wow.
And so the fact that it was my first time and the way that I was experiencing it, going in through the back, going in through the world famous like. So
he texts you? You text him and you're like, yo.
So our mutual friend James, also a part of the crew, Amos Blackman. a super talented actor, and I call him Mr. Steal Your Role because he books commercials left and right, bro.
No way.
That's his shit. And so he texted me, and he was like, "Yo, I'm gonna be in New York." He texted me on a Wednesday. He was like, "Yo, I'm gonna be in New York tomorrow till Thursday to Sunday."
Okay.
And he didn't tell me it was for Matt.
Okay.
I genuinely wanted to see James. I was like, all right, bet this is my schedule. I got these shows on these days, but I'm free of these days, this and that. And so he saw me Friday. We saw each other Friday night, and it was a little later, but we met at a bar, and it was actually like a house dance party. And so then I'm like, "Where you coming from?" He's like, "I just got back from the stadium." I said, "What stadium?" He was like, "Madison Square Garden." Bruh. Matt's performing. I'm like, "Oh my God, bro, of course." And so like I remember Matt talking about that, and I had shows. And so he's like, "Bro, you gotta come through."
Yeah.
Got to. And I'm like, "Of course, bro. What are you talking about?" And I had shows, bro. I was gonna try to make it work, but I found coverage, man. Shout out to Jared Waters, bro. Shout out to Matt Ervala. Like, they looked out for me.
Nice.
Because I couldn't miss that, bro.
Of course not.
I had to get that covered. So, yeah, it was James, bro.
I can't believe it. So, and I saw that like he fucking stopped and like I gave you a big hug. And
yeah, bro.
How was that conversation? Because when was the last time you talked to him?
Yeah, so the last time I saw him was when I lived in Houston during the pandemic, and I had opened up a creative space, and I was I started like putting on comedy shows. And this was actually right before Matt popped off. Matt was already like, he was still going on tour, doing clubs, and doing a good amount, of audience, like bringing in a good amount. And I had a 50-seater in Houston, and so he headlined my spot, and that was 2022, I think. And so 2021, 2022, so about 3 years. I'm sorry, 3 or 4 years. And so yeah, it's been that long. And now Matt is mad busy, bro. You know what I'm saying? He got a new number, and he ended up texting me like whenever he got the new phone. So that was cool to like, know, him like being like thinking about his close
people.
friends, his people. So it's like, but even then, like if when he has a special out, I shoot him love, whatever. And again, I understand the man's busy, so
he's not gonna text back at all.
Yeah. And whenever he does, he'll make sure he's like, "Bro, I love you to death," right? And just real quick. And so, and all the homies talk about it too. Like all the close friends, everybody knows. They're like, "Yo, Matt is he's always moving." He said, "Sometimes, bro, I miss when it was just the simple days, was just hanging with the crew." You know what I mean? When you're at that level, that we all strive for, right?
Yeah.
But we got to understand they
say it's lonely at the top.
It's always a grind, yeah.
Always a grind.
And so when we saw each other and we embraced, we hugged, like, bro, we felt that, like we held each other, and it was like our entire friendship, bro. It was like, yo, it was
that's
love,
beautiful,
bro. Yeah,
that's
man,
beautiful.
It was cool.
It's like I felt like it was an understanding. Like I see where you at. You fucking made it.
Yeah,
Madison Square Garden, you made it.
Yeah, bro.
You see what I'm saying?
Sold out 2 nights. Friday and Saturday,
for a comedian
bro.
to do that, man.
The youngest comedian there.
The youngest, wow. Yep. And I also see, you've been working out, like you've been, I know that you showed me pictures yesterday of Matt Rife, bro. We had a conversation. Was it yesterday? When was it? We had 2 days ago.
Yeah, 2 days ago. Yeah.
2 days ago, we had a conversation. And then you were talking about like that you saw Matt Rife and that he's always been in shape, right? And that you're also in great shape, bro.
Thank you, bro.
I never seen anybody get abs in 30 days like you have. Like I've done stuff, right? I did videos like get cut up in 30 days. Also, I used to have a big belly. I still got a belly, but but like the transformation that you had was wild.
Yeah.
It seems like impossible. I never see anybody have that type of transformation, like 30 fucking days, bro.
Well, bro, shout out to the 1,000 Rep Club. Out there in Bed-Stuy in the concrete jungle. We work out every day at the Herbert Von King Park. Pull up on us. Money L is an amazing trainer. And it's all love. He's mad welcoming. He's about community. He's about bringing people in and like really bringing your confidence back, like really making you feel better about yourself. And I met him, and they really do this. They do 1,000 reps a day. Today was 1,000 squat and curls. So you're doing squats with dumbbells in your hands. You're squatting down, come back up, curl. So each one counts as each one rep, like one squat, one curl. So that's 2.
Bruh.
Right? So we did a set of 15. Really, you're doing 30 reps, right? And so you break that down, the X amount of sets of 30 till you get to 1,000. Yeah, so you're there all day, but you're around cool people, bro. Like even though it's happening, we're all struggling together.
Yeah. So you're like, it's like a group thing. Like, you're like a group of dudes like working out together.
We're all getting it, and so we're like, all right, this is set number what? What set are we on? 12. All right, bet 12. We just did 12 sets of 30, bro. You know what I'm saying?
12 sets of 30.
That's 360. That's 360 reps. You know what I'm saying?
That's wild.
So you add that, you keep doing more.
That takes like a certain level, like a mental toughness to go like that. I like once you told me like 1,000 reps, and then I went home and I calculated like how many reps I do when I go to the gym. I do 150.
Okay, yeah. See now that you know that, it's like okay. Now you know that you go okay. Let me see what it would be like to get to 250. You know, and then once you get to 250, you're like, I got to do that 3 more times to get to 1,000.
So you're doing 1,000 reps every time, and you're not exhausted the rest of the day,
bro? What? No, not the rest of the day. No, like when I was first starting, yeah, for sure, I was tired, bro. Knock out, just follow me, bro. It's a wrap. But now I'm in better shape. We run after that too. We run 2 miles around the neighborhood, and also the quick way to get to the abs, 1,000%. Is the diet, bro.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
We talk about this all the time. Like, and even like nutritionists, all that stuff. Like, you can work out all you want. If you're not eating well, if you're not still like on point with your eating habits, you kind of just.
And what's your meal look like a day?
So right now, I eat boring. I eat boring from Monday to Saturday. I say boring as far as like I don't switch it up. I don't change it. I keep it the same way. And my boy Juan put me on game to this, Juan Gil. So I eat oatmeal with blueberries for breakfast, or I'll eat 3 eggs with some peppers, onions mixed in there, make an omelet or something. That's my breakfast, those 2 options. And drink it with water all day. And then for lunch, I have a protein shake with blueberries, strawberries, protein powder, greens powder. So the greens gives you all your greens that you need for your body, and then it has flax seeds, chia seeds. So
it fills you up a little bit.
It fills you up, yeah. This is a nice protein shake that fills me up, and then I'll have like some celery with peanut butter, or like some watermelon, or some grapes, just to like have it kind of be like a full little meal, and that's lunch. And then in between, if I'm snacking, like for snacks, I got rid of all my snacks. I love Oreos. I love Cheez-Its. I love chips. And I have none of that in the crib no more. Nothing. So my snacks are either going to be celery, peanut butter, or an orange, a banana, grapes. That I can snack on because you're eating fruit.
Yeah.
So that's lunch and snacks. And then for dinner, I'm eating chicken breast with quinoa, and then whatever vegetables, so like broccoli or Brussels sprouts or green peas. And then for the protein, it'll either be a chicken breast or like a fish tilapia.
Yeah, I hate tilapia.
I mean, bro, to be honest, bro, all fish kind of taste the same to me, bro. It's all how you season it. You know what I mean? I
heard that if you eat watermelon, like after eating watermelon for so long, the watermelon helps you burn fat.
Well, it's water, bro. It's 100%. Like, it's a lot of water. I was going to say 100%, but it's a big percentage of water.
Bro, I got to get on this program, bro. I want to work out with you guys, but I know I'm probably going to die that day.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, though, here's the thing, though. Like, they don't force you to do 1,000.
Yeah.
They just tell you to do as much as you, like, more the most you've ever done. That's it. Like, leave there knowing that you did the most that you could do. You know what I mean? Like my first day, I didn't get to 1,000. My first day, I threw up too.
No way.
I didn't tell them. No, I went. I was going. It was hot too, I went over to the bathroom. I was like, I had to excuse myself. Yacked real quick, and then came back. I was like coming back like from a drunk party. Like I went to go throw up, and I'm like, "What's up? I'm back, guys. What's up?" Yeah, it was like that.
Yeah. So when we were talking, right, and one thing that really stuck with me is when you were like, you know, like lately you've been posting a lot, you know, like, and you told me like one thing that we have a mindset of working out with these guys every single day is that like he tells us this is not the hardest thing you've done.
Right.
And then you started telling me like, oh, wait, I've done harder stuff in my life than what we're doing now.
Yeah.
Right. And after we had that conversation, it stuck with me, bro.
Yeah.
Because I'm like always telling myself, I can't focus. Like, this is hard. Oh, my God, I'm doing so many hard things. But then when you broke it down saying, like, I've done harder things.
Yeah.
I started thinking like, oh, wait, hold on. Wait a minute. What do you mean that guy?
Yeah, bro.
I complain about a lot of things saying that things are hard, but I'm like, I've done harder things than what I'm doing right now.
Yes. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, bro, we're in your setup. You just did you put a whole setup together, which it looks nice, bro. This is a dope. Yeah, no, it's a dope production, bro. The cameras, 2 angles, the mics, like everything looks nice in here.
Appreciate it.
You could also be working like doing some crazy job, bro, like out there in the heat. You know what I mean? Construction work or fucking out
picking up concrete.
Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Moving a crane.
So, right. And those are some real hard workers, bro. Like out here in New York.
Some hoes.
You stupid.
Okay. Okay.
Hard work.
That's still hard work.
But yeah, man. So, you know, it's he made a real valid point, bro, when we're working out. We're hitting these reps, and yeah, you're tired, and you know you're trying to get up, but he's like, you've gone through harder things in your life than just going up and down. Just think about it. A rep is just you're just going up and down.
Do you feel like that mindset's trickling down everywhere else in your life?
Yeah, because now it's like I know that I can do 1,000 reps. I feel like I can do anything, bro. I did 1,000 reps, so it's like, what else? You know what I mean? I can go home, I can clean up, I can do dishes, I can do this because why? I just did the hardest thing of my day.
And the day you knocked out the hardest thing for the day.
And I started off that way. This is in the morning.
Yeah.
In the morning, bro.
It is 3 hours straight that you guys are in.
We're there like from 9:30 to 12, you know.
That's 2 hours and a half. That's still a lot.
Yeah.
I spent 30 minutes in the gym.
Yeah, see, you gotta get it.
He said, nah.
You gotta get it, bro. You gotta get it.
Bruh, that's wild, bro.
Yeah. I couldn't do the actual like gym, like the weightlifting world. I've tried it plenty of times, but I grew up boxing and I
grew up boxing too, man.
Yeah,
PAL
bro.
right here in Harlem.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Like I wanna I grew up boxing and I enjoyed that. Like I enjoy moving my body. Weightlifting is just putting the weights on the bar. It just wasn't for me. Now that I have been working out way more, I mean, this is more like calisthenics anyway.
Yeah.
But it's like, it still has me like, maybe I can like every now and then. See, the thing is, 30 minutes isn't that bad if you're working one muscle group. You're doing 30 minutes of that, 30 to an hour, whatever. But it's like, what else are you doing? Or go swim, or you get in to go hit some laps.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like really get that body work. So it's like, now that I'm doing this, I wouldn't mind going to the gym and just hitting curls so that like I'm really like
building on muscle, building on weight. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because everything we're doing at the park is all body weight. And the dumbbells, when we add weight, it's just we have 20 pounds, 25 pounds. And then they also bring out the thing that goes around your waist and you're hanging like a plate.
Do the pull-ups?
Oh my God, bro! Yeah,
bro, you do pull-ups with that? Mm-hmm. You crazy?
But I don't do I can only do like 7 or 8.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? With the 25 pounds hanging.
Shit.
Yeah.
I can't even do 1 rep. I could do 2 reps.
Okay.
I could do 2 reps.
There you go.
Yeah.
But here's the thing though, because I've heard somebody say that out there in the park, and Money L goes, he's like, okay, well then just do 10 sets of 2.
I love that.
10 sets of 2. You're doing that you equal to 20.
You do 20 reps. That's true. 10 sets of 2.
That's all money, bro. It. Yep.
And I could take a break and then recover and then do 2 more sets. Yeah, that's 20 pull-ups.
There you go.
Next week, I probably could do 20 consecutively.
Exactly, bro.
Is it true?
Yeah, bro. It's only, bro, that's the thing. Like, so, okay, I got abs. I work my ass off for him, bro. So I show him off all the time, bro.
Yeah, I saw you like,
yeah,
Mr.
bro. I got to.
I see you. You be doing the whole little like what you call it, catfish? No, not catfish. Catfish means something else.
Thirst trap.
Thirst trap. You be thirst trap.
Catfish be crazy. Like after the video, I pop my ads off. I take the little body.
Yeah. Put it away.
Right. No, what was I gonna say? Oh, so it's literally like the proof is in the pudding, bro. Like now that I know, if you work towards something, this is gonna sound very obvious, but like you work towards something, you're gonna see results no matter what. And
consistency is everything because you guys are out there every single day.
Yeah, bro. So that on top of diet, bro, you got those
abs. It's not like you got basic abs, bro. It's like not like, I can only see one or two, right? They're there, bro. They're like, y'all like, what the?
Come on.
That's it. Like I saw the picture you posted. I was like, that's impossible. There's no way possible that this is possible.
You know what's crazy is that the before picture. I didn't notice like how out of shape I was. Like I've always been like a slim guy.
Yeah.
But like I'm a slim guy, but I was always eating junk food. I'm eating pizza at that. Like, we're comedians, bro. Like we get free chicken tenders, free fries. You know, free drinks, and that stuff adds up, bro. You know what I mean? So like seeing those pictures next to each other, I was like, damn,
that's a massive difference, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Even your face looks different, bro.
Yeah. I slimmed up a little bit.
Slimmed up, like, Mm-hmm. So you have a very interesting story, bro. You know, you could talk about it if you want to, and if you don't, that's fine. But you know, it's your father.
Oh yeah.
I want to talk about it because it's like your father's wife hired a hitman to kill him.
Yeah,
bruh.
Oh my God, bro.
Talk to us about that. How do you find out about all of that?
That was wild, man. That had to have been how long ago now? That was like I think 2016 when that went down. But it goes viral every year. Every year it'll be on like Vice. It'll resurface like on social media, Snapchat, all that stuff. All the true crime like networks love this story.
Bruh.
And yeah, it was wild, bro. I was living in LA at the time. My dad was we're all in Texas, all in Houston. So yeah, he I want you guys to get the book, so I won't say too much. Because I will also promote my dad's book.
Say whatever you got to say. They're going to get the book. Get the book.
Yeah, get the book.
What's the book? What's the name of the book?
I Walk on My Own Grave. I Walked on My Own Grave by Raone Sosa. So y'all can look up.
He wrote it himself?
Yeah. He wrote it. Yeah, he
wrote it. That's a great
title. He also had a helper, like she's a professional writer, but like he gave her all the stuff to put it in. You know what I'm saying? So like there's a partnership there. So yeah, so my dad was with this lady, not my mom, just make that clear. But not my mother. But she is Mexican. My dad had this little joke. He was like, damn son, I'm 0 for 2 with Mexicans, bro. My mom's Mexican too. He's like, I'm 0 for 2 with Mexicans. But she got greedy, you know what I mean? She was greedy, she was bitter.
And then how did it happen? Like, how did
my dad had a very successful boxing gym. Mm-hmm. One of the most successful gyms in Houston.
Wow.
And she was obviously helping with that. They were they had like over 200 members in this gym, and I think they were already kind of like they were getting in a bad place just in general with like just as a relationship. They were kind of getting rocky, but in her mind, she was like, they agreed on a divorce. Mm-hmm. They're gonna get a divorce, but in her mind, she was like, if he goes away, if he's not here anymore, because they're married, she'll get all the assets and
she'll keep everything.
Yeah, that's her. That was her mentality,
bruh.
And she was talking to her daughter in the office about how she can have people can go missing in Mexico.
Bruh. And she knows to her daughter.
They're like talking about this. Like
normal, like what the?
And shout out to our family friend Mundo. Mundo was the one that overheard this. He works at the gym.
Okay.
And he overheard this. And he brought it upon himself to be like, yo, like, what was that?
So they were talking that loud that Mundo heard, like, hold on, she wants him dead.
Because I think with the gym was already closed. So he's like doing the last minute, like cleaning up.
Bruh.
And they're in the, you know.
So he overheard, like, she's like, if he was dead, I would keep everything.
You know, and it was like, whoa, hold on, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
And so he took it upon himself to buy like those like recorders. He didn't use like the phone, like voice memo, none of that. He had like actual, like, went to Walmart to get like a little voice recorder. He went to talk to her the next day, kind of like console with her and be like, hey, is everything okay? Like, I know everything's a little rocky, because he's a family friend, so he knows what's going on. But she like vented to him about like, I just like if he was just gone. And it just clicked to him. Because Mundo also had a past, you know what I mean? So he knows how to read people very well. Like, he had a past.
He knows how the move is.
Yeah. He's, he had a different life. So he kind of understands that type of lingo. So he's like, nah, that don't sit right with me.
Yeah.
And so he was really quick on his feet. And in his mind, he calculated it and was like, if I can convince her to like go through this, but with me, like go through it with my people, it'll protect her. It would protect my dad, because one, she won't contact a real person to do this to my dad. She'll go through him, and then he's gonna tell my dad, and that's what ended up happening. Told my dad, they made up. They made up like a fake hitman, and they bought a burner phone. Yeah. And they were like, she thought she was texting Paco, but she was really texting Mundo and my dad. Like, they're both looking at the phone.
So they're both texting her, and she's like, yo, I want him dead. And she don't even know.
And she's agreeing on a price. Bruh. She's offering my dad's truck, my dad's jewelry. She's sending pictures to this phone. Like, I don't have the amount that they were trying to, like, there was whatever, 20,000, whatever it was.
Your dad was pissed when he saw this.
Man, what?
Bruh. Did she send pictures of jewelry and all that stuff?
All of his stuff. She's like, I have 5,000 in cash, but I can give you this
Damn.
with it.
Did your dad ever tell you like how he felt at that moment? He probably like, damn, like I love this woman.
Betrayed, bro.
Betrayed. Like you can't even sleep at night.
You sleep with this woman. Like,
with one eye open, he's sleeping.
Yeah. So they went to the police with all that evidence, all the text messages, all stuff. The police took it from there. They still needed to use Mundo. They hired an actor to play the hitman because they needed to really like play that. They set up a fake, like they put they took a picture of my dad like in a ditch, like with a fake bullet hole in his head.
Oh yeah,
like,
I saw that.
They had to really like play it out like it was real.
They had to sell it like this man was killed.
Yeah. And so,
that's wild. Like so he like they did makeup, they did the bullet hole,
the whole thing.
So he walks into the ditch. He has to play dead. Like that must have been like a mind fuck.
Yeah. I mean, he told me, it was like, bro, he was like, son, when I was in that ditch, in my underwear, fake bullet hole, playing dead, I'm hearing all this like, they're taking pictures, and he was just thinking to himself like, how did I get here? Like my life, like I'm here right now in my life. You know what I mean? Like, and so
it's also a blessing. Like in an alternative world or a parallel universe, it would have happened.
Yeah,
he would have been in that ditch by somebody else. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Luckily that he was caught on time, bro.
Yeah, Mundo, bro, is the angel. You know?
He's an angel, bro. Yeah. That's a real one.
Yeah. That was really like a disciple, bro. And so, they handled everything. She met up with this fake hitman in a car that had like these hidden cameras, hidden mics, and she saw the picture of my dad, and she was like, "You sure he's dead?" Bruh. I was like, "Yeah," and she raised the roof. She was like, oh, "Thank God."
What?
Yeah,
so
bro.
she had no
smiled,
remorse,
bro. She smiled. She was happy, bro. She was
that
like,
must have been like gut wrenching.
I was like, yo, you know what's crazy is that you don't know until it happens like to you, till it's close to you. Like, there's real people out there in the world that like have the mind to can be evil
like that.
Like, there's real evil, bro.
It's like psychopath. Like, you're a psychopath like, you know what I'm saying? Kill somebody over money, material stuff.
It's really
Two, like somebody that you married, that you once loved, right? To betray him like that, and also like, bro, to celebrate something like, raise the roof.
Yeah.
Like, this is how you want to make your money?
Yeah.
This is how you, I'm going to be set for the rest of my life out of blood money like this? Mm-hmm. That's sickening. And so what happened afterwards? Like, I'm pretty sure, like...
So they, she paid him. So that was the big thing that the police needed to see too. She needed to physically hand the hitman money. So now, like, it was a complete, like, murder for hire. And the next day, police went to the gym, asked her, have you seen Raone? And she's like, no, I haven't seen him. I've been calling. Damn. He's been missing for a while. Like, I've called his mom, which was the truth. My grandmother, nobody knew where my dad was because they had to have him in a hotel, like, hidden from work, everything, like, zero contact. This needed to be real.
It had to feel like it was happening.
And so...
what a trifling bitch.
They just told her, they were like, you got to turn around, you're being arrested, got a right to remain silent, all that.
And when she said, like...
What? Why? What? Why? You're out of here, you know why.
Did she, like, act that out? Like, did she cry?
She was like, no, why? And like, being handcuffed. People were in the gym, they saw that shit.
Bruh.
Mm-hmm.
Her daughter, did you ever talk to her daughter afterwards or anything?
I ain't talked to none of them.
Did anybody try to reach out, be like, yo, I am so sorry. I had no idea.
Nope.
This is disgusting. I don't stand by this.
Nope.
None of them?
Nope.
Not one person reached out?
Nope.
Not one person reached out to your dad, at least?
Nope.
Bruh.
Mm-mm. Nobody from that side reached out to, like, apologize. And
wasn't he like a stepfather to any of her kids, or like?
Yeah, she had 2 kids.
Yeah.
But, you know, they were like, you know, mama's boy, mama's girl. Like,
yeah.
They didn't really, like, have, like, ambitions. They were kind of just chilling, like, coasting, living life. You know what I mean?
Bro, and where were you when all this was happening?
I was in L.A., bro. My dad told me that shit and that stuff, and I was like, man, crazy.
How was it for you? Like, you far away from your dad.
Yeah,
like,
man.
Like, all this shit is happening. All that shit is happening.
I was really more happy that my dad was here. That was a blessing. I immediately called Mundo right after my dad told me. Called him, thanked him. You know, I was getting a little teary-eyed. Like, I was like, you know, I was real, bro. Like, it could have happened for real. My sister took it the worst, man. She was crying. Man. My sister was hurt. That really hurt her feelings. You know, because they have a specific relationship, my sister and my dad. And so, like, when they really got close, and then to find out that happened, yeah. But, you know, that happened, bro. They gave her 40 years, but she only did 8.
But she's out now?
Yep.
Bruh.
Yep. So.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go jump
Don't
her.
know where they at. No, I mean, I don't know. They might have sent her back to Mexico, to be honest.
She probably got deported. Let's call ICE on her. Fuck that bitch.
Yo, fuck ICE, but there's one person I can...
you know, I'm like, fuck ICE, but at the same time, there's some people I don't like that I'm like... I mean, I wouldn't mind if that person...
Right. So, you know, but man, yo, there's so much to the story. There's so much in the book. There's details that I didn't even want to read, to be honest. Yeah, I read the book. There's details that I didn't even want to know. I'm like, yo, Dad, you're wilding in here. If you like true crime stories and you like those, like, 50 Shades of Grey, because my dad gets a little freaky in there.
He's Dominican.
Yeah, you know.
That's how we are.
They talk about what really, how it pretty much, he paints the picture of, like, how she treated him like a king.
Wow.
Yeah. In the beginning.
It's like, you never know. Like, you being like you imagine you marrying somebody. You're like, oh my. Marrying somebody is saying that I'm gonna live the rest of my life with you, bro. Yeah. Like, this is the person I'm gonna marry. Mm-hmm. Like, I love this person wholeheartedly, and I'm gonna build a family with this person. But you're not thinking like one day this person might try to kill me. And a lot of them succeed. Like your dad is one of the people that was able to catch it on time, bro.
Yeah.
Like Mundo is an angel, bro. Like we shout out to Mundo. Like we gotta send him money. We gotta buy him a new car. Yeah. This man deserves every success, any blessings that come to him, bro.
Yeah, man, he does. Truthfully, and he be for my dad says he's forever indebted to him. You know, but Mundo, he's so low key. He's so chill. He's like, I don't want the fame off of that. I don't want the attention. He did a couple interviews, but even with that, like, he wanted to be covered, you know what I mean, like the black screen and change the voice. He's like, I don't want to have the attention off of that. I wanted to save my
friend.
My pops. He kind of saw him as like a father figure. He's like, I just wanted to save my family, you know? And that's it.
And you recorded a special, but you didn't not even touch this at all.
No, I've done a couple of jokes on it, but to be honest, I didn't want to, especially at that time. One is my family. I think about my fam, about the attention that they could get, because you know we've done a few interviews and like, you know, my dad gets noticed, but like I really protective of like my people's privacy. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know. I wouldn't want anybody like walking up on my sister or my brother, especially if it's ill will, whatever. I just have those type of thoughts. And then also too, like it's such a close story. So I know that there's a way, and I know that there will be a time where I'll talk about it, but
it's already public.
It's already public. But how I want to go about it, like we are in control of the narrative of all of that.
I think people want to see what's your perspective of it all. Like, because it's crazy that you do stand up, you're living in LA, and this is something that's crucial to happen in your life, bro.
Yeah,
like you're figuring the shit out. You work at that time. You work at Def Jam, wasn't it? Or
all Def,
all Def. You work at all Def and shit like that, and then bro.
Yeah,
they hit you with that shit, bro.
Well, and also, and here's the thing too, bro. If we want to be transparent, it's like I know that story is a big story on its own.
Yeah,
I didn't want to capitalize on something for the benefit of I'm gonna do crazy numbers off of this.
Yeah, I definitely would have done it.
You understand? And that's not and my thing. And I get it. There's it's not like it's wrong, but at the same time,
it's your story at the end of the day.
Yeah. It's a real story that happened, and there'll be a time and place for it. And I know that,
and it's traumatic.
Yeah.
It's like, even though you were in LA, bro, this is like this impacts you deeply, bro.
And here's the thing too, bro. Like even on that side, on the other side over there, like with that lady, the kids and all that stuff, like, you know, me talking about this stuff, and you know, if I'm talking crazy and all that stuff, I think about like, you know, I don't like moving in fear. One, I don't like walking thinking I got to look over my shoulder. But like, when something's over, like, you know, you don't want to like keep poking the bear. You know what I'm saying, or keep trying to like antagonize it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's done. You know what I mean? Like I don't ever want to like keep giving something energy that like it keeps living, you know what I'm saying? And so those are some of the things that like, when I think about like, am I going to use this and, you know, make material or whatever, it's like, those are some of the things I'm like conflicted with. Like, that like some things can be put to rest, you know?
Yeah. Well, if it comes out of you, I think, you know, it has to come out of you at the end of the day.
Yeah.
If you feel in it, you do. If you don't, you don't. That's a very interesting thing that nobody, like, people go through it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But rarely to that extent, like, bro, to catch the person, bro.
Yeah. You know, there's also the thing too, bro. It's like, it's also an awareness. You know what I mean? Like there are a lot of men out there that have gone through domestic violence from the women's side.
Yeah. And nobody talks about it.
No.
Nah.
We don't talk about it at all, bro. It's rarely talked about.
Yeah.
That it happens to us too. You know what I mean? Like one, domestic violence from either party is not right.
It's bad.
It's not right at all.
They said there was like a they're supposed to see a study. I could be wrong with this study, but you look it up. Where, like they say, 90% of domestic violence when it's physical is done by men, but 80% when it comes to emotional violence is done by women.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like you did make up that number.
No, I saw some lady was. As a matter of fact, I saw that in Jubilee.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was in Jubilee.
Okay. No, but I mean, look, it makes sense. It makes sense.
I learned something from Jubilee. Surrounded.
No, but it does. No, it makes sense, man. But at the same time, like, and that's really what it is. My dad, he's done speeches. He pretty much wants to put that type of awareness. You know what I mean? Of like, protecting your energy. You know what I mean? And really like catching these signs and just knowing that it's not right. You know what I mean? Like, women can't be doing that.
Hell no.
Like doing all this, having your way and all that, and then like, putting your hands on a man, wanting to kill them or like break things, all that stuff. And because you're a woman, like there's no retaliation. Mm-hmm. There's no, you can't get in trouble for that.
It's like people don't take it as serious. I feel like, especially like emotional abuse. Yeah, nobody takes it as serious, right? No. I did see.
It's happened to me, bro. I've had a woman like put her hands on me, and you know what's crazy is that the question goes, "Well, what did you do?"
Yeah,
or they say, "Did she really hit you that hard though?" And you're like, "Bro, she put her hands on me, bro."
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a girl that used to throw shit at me. And like, yo, don't be throwing shit at me. I don't hit you. I don't do anything to you. Like, why are you hitting me with shit? But if I would have done it, it would have been. It's a wrap.
And because we have so much to lose, we got to just eat all of it. Because the moment that we retaliate, there goes our whole career, bro. Like
everything. She go call the police and be like, he did this to me. And the police won't give a damn. They were just looking at me. They would look at me and be like, just go to jail. You go to jail. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, I saw a video about this guy. Like, he was married. Like, he was feeling sick, and he was like, "Why am I feeling sick, bro?" And every time he woke up in the morning, his coffee was ready. His wife will always make his coffee, and he's like, "Bro, like, what's going on? Why my coffee tastes weird? I set it up the night before. Everything's fine."
Oh no!
But he's like, "Why? I'm feeling sick. I don't feel well." And my coffee is tasting weird every single day. And I make sure that my coffee is fine the night before. Bruh, he put a hidden camera. His wife was pouring Clorox in the middle of the night. She'll wake up in the middle of the night, put Clorox in the coffee. So he was drinking. Little by little, he was poisoning himself.
Oh, no, bro. What happened to him? Did anything happen to him?
He grabbed the video, sent it to the authorities, and they sent her to jail. For attempted murder.
God, bro. Yo, like, see what I'm saying?
And it happens. These things happen. Just a lot of people don't talk about it. They also say, like, and a lot of women use antifreeze, right? Because antifreeze, you can't taste it. It's undetectable. You put it in the food, you put it in the drink, and then voila, the dude is dead. You're like, you don't even know that they're dead because of it unless, they test or look for it.
See, right. I feel like you're giving ladies ideas right now.
Don't do it.
Don't do that. Don't do that. You're giving people ideas, bro.
Yeah, I'm saying.
But like I said, cop the book. Y'all can also Google it. Yeah, crazy story.
Do you hear the Hulk Hogan died? Hulk Hogan died.
Oh my God!
Yesterday,
man.
right?
R.I.P. to the brother.
The brother. You got a joke with Hulk Hogan in it.
Well, I talk about how my ex, she has a guy friend, and she would always talk about how she's like a brother. He's like a brother. He's like a brother. And I said, like, she would always sound like Hulk Hogan when she talks about him. Like,
what's up, brother?
Hey, brother. Hey, brother. What's going on, brother?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then, bro, what do you think about that? Like, what happened? Like, do we know how the fuck?
No, I don't know what happened. I don't know how he passed.
I don't even know.
He's a little older, though.
It was older. Maybe because of age, right?
He lived a great life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm conflicted with him. Right.
Oh yeah, he had some like racial stuff. Huh?
Yeah, some racial stuff that he put out. Like he went on a racist rant. But I'm like, and it's heartbreaking because you're like, man, you grew up watching him on TV.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like any like older white man, 60s and up, I'm not shocked when it comes out that they said some racist shit.
Yeah, it's not shocking. Yeah, that's true.
It's not shocking at all, bro. That's true. Like what
it is shocking is the young ones.
Yeah. The young ones that are like really doing that stuff now,
Bruh.
Nah, you playing, bro.
I remember when we were younger, like I remember like even when Barack Obama became president, you're like, man, racism is over.
Man, it's crazy.
Learning about it in school, like how things used to be, and the civil rights movement, and Martin Luther King, and I Have a Dream, and you're like, oh, it's over. And then I don't know if you saw that Jubilee thing that came out. Mm-mm. There's a Jubilee surrounded with Mehdi Hassan. And they were surrounded, and then there was like these guys saying that we're fascists, that we want autocracy, and this man is an American, you know. This from UK. He was born in UK, but his parents are from India.
Okay.
And the first thing they asked, like, where are you from? He's like, I'm American, UK. He's like, but no, where's your parents from? He's like, India. So like that I can understand. So they started saying like, yo, you need to get out of the United States. Like it was very, it was racist, right?
Yeah.
And these young guys, and we're seeing it, like it's a little bit common. Like I don't know if you saw The Breakfast Club.
Oh yeah, that kid.
With Neon,
yeah.
Neon, and then he gets on, and you know what? Shout out to The Breakfast Club. Mm-hmm. You know, because the Breakfast Club, they were like holding him accountable. They were like, "Yo, who's your least favorite race?"
Oh yeah. Right. And then just today, like DJ Envy posted a video of Just Hilarious. Pretty much, she recapped the whole thing. Okay. Like she explained everything. She posted videos of all of his racial stuff that he's ever said on. Good. And so that's why she was asking those specific questions, because he said, like on an interview, he's like, "Yo, what's the worst race that you hate?
What's your least favorite race?"
Yeah. And so that's why she brought that up in the interview. Good. So what's your least? You know, all of that.
And it was and a lot of it was like last year he was saying all these things.
And so he's like, "I was young." You're like, "Yo, that was 2 years ago."
Bro, I was young. That was last year.
You are still young.
You still young.
Yeah. Hey man, look. You know, this generation, there's a lot of rage bait. There's a lot of trolling, and they believe that getting viewership by any means necessary.
That's what they care about, the fame aspect.
They care about shock value, saying some wild shit. And you know what's crazy is that it's like watching, like how you feel watching Jackass. Yeah. They're doing some wild shit. You're like, what the fuck? I would never. But they're doing that with their words now. Yeah. They're like, yo, he really said that? Yeah. Yo, he's going to say some crazy shit right now. Yeah. It's like, there's some type of weird excitement to seeing some people say some wild shit, right? Doesn't mean that you're not going to be held accountable for it. Exactly. Doesn't mean you're not going to get slapped. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, bro, just like those people who prank people, like a lot of pranking stuff.
Bro, I hate that shit.
Me too, bro. But you're pranking people, like you're purposely going to the hood. You purposely going to people that like
minding their business.
They do, they're minding their business, and they really don't play that way. Yeah, and you're pressing them. You're really like triggering some stuff that they've gone through, like a real situation. You're playing with their trauma. Get basically. Smacked, bro.
Yeah, I always wanted like it's a prank. That makes it okay now.
It's a fist in your face.
Yeah. You know I love when they get punched. It's like, I'm always rooting for them to get punched. I'm like, oh, but it's just like it's fucked up for somebody to be living their daily life. They're just chilling, and you're gonna come over and you're gonna fuck with them just for you, so you could get likes, or clicks, And that's what Neon did for a very long time. Right? What's your least favorite race? All this shit. You're gonna be held accountable. You're 20 years old. You're a man.
I'll be honest.
That's another thing that like we're treating this next generation like babies. We're coddling them like that. What I don't understand is the backlash that Breakfast Club got. Right? The Breakfast Club, they need to apologize. There's a lot of black folks that came and defended this man. I'm going to say man because people got to stop saying kid. Oh, there's 40-year-old people in their 30s pressing a 20-year-old kid. Like, when was 20-year-old a kid, bro? Right. At 18, we could fight in a war.
Right. Damn, that's real.
At 18, you could go and you could die for this country, bro. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. And like, when was the line pushed back for me? Because I left my house like at 19 years old. Yeah. I would join the military. I was already out and about going to war. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? As a man, bro. I actually moved out of my house at 17 years old. Mm-hmm. right? Yeah. And those days, at 17, 18, you're already a man, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, you know what's crazy? I never really like heard of the guy until he got on Breakfast Club. I've seen like little clips of him, but like he got on Breakfast Club, got more attention. He's still gonna. Here's the thing: he's still gonna have his following. He's still gonna have people. We're in a day and age now where like there really is no canceling because you're just gonna have your audience. You're just canceling the masses of like you're canceling the people who you thought were gonna like you. Yeah, and they don't. So now you just have your audience.
Your audience,
and that's it.
And that's an audience that he built because I don't know if and I saw like there was a little clip in the Breakfast Club. I don't know if you saw it. Like when Charlamagne, the guy, looks at the comments, right?
Oh yeah, they're saying racist stuff,
and they were calling him monkey. They were calling him
they're going on.
They were showing watermelon.
He was like, guys, you gotta understand, this is the internet. This is the internet. It's like, no, it's your viewers, bro.
It's your viewers. This is what you've cultivated throughout the years, bro.
What are you talking about? That's
how that works, man.
Yeah. Nah.
And for people to come out and defend this man, bro.
Because Kai Cenat's chats, they're not coming out with racist stuff. They're not saying racist stuff.
And it's like, it's a group of them, bro. It's like he's not the only one. It's a group of them. Like, they do shit like that, bro.
It's because these kids now, these streamers, they don't got big homies. Yeah. And I don't mean that in like no gangster way. I'm just talking about like a big cousin. Yeah. A big, like a homie, like an actual homie to like be like, yo, bro, that shit's whack, bro. That's just not cool.
That's not cool.
You don't have a like, I was blessed to have older cousins. I was blessed to have like older friends, even like adults that like put me on game. Like, yo, this is fresh. This is not, morals. You know what I mean? Like what to live by, respect, all that stuff. Like,
damn, if you think about it, that's how it was. Don't have those. They don't really have community. All they have is each other.
All they have is the camera and then the chat. Yeah. They are the leaders of their chat,
of their community.
Their community, but they don't have nobody to look up to. So they're the leaders. So who's going to tell them they can't say that? Why? Because I got 20,000 people watching me saying I can.
That's true.
They don't have they don't got the big homie to be like off of stream and be like, bro, no.
Yeah, like they don't have that. Like, before there was more community back in the day, of course. Like if you had an issue and needed somebody, you hung out with older dudes or older cats. They'll give you, their knowledge. On game, bro. You put on game, bro. Yeah. Right. Mm-hmm. But nowadays these kids don't have it.
Nope. No, they won't. The only ones that like they're like motivated by, inspired by, are streamers.
You know what I'm saying? And they're like whacked out of their mind.
So it's like who's really like putting them on game? And to be honest, bro, like I don't want to say it's a responsibility for me, but I am taking on the responsibility of like I want to inspire younger kids to be better, and to know what's cool and what's not. You know what I'm saying? Like the prank videos. I know there's some pranks that are funny, but there's also other pranks that are like, yo, you're disturbing the peace, bro.
It's ill intention.
Yeah.
And there's some pranks that are like, okay, they're funny, but they're not ill intention.
Dude, I see one, and when it comes on my page, I cry laughing every time. Oh, yeah? It's this guy that he does these like loud, nasty, wet farts noises. Yeah. And he'll do this like crazy farts, bro. And he's walking by people like at the park. He walks by them and he does the loud noise. And you see the people's reaction. They're like, "Oh my god!" Like he just, bro,
that's funny.
Funny, classic little bro, that got poo poo fart, jokes. But bro, you're pranking somebody, going like, "Yo, where you from, homie?"
Yeah,
and you're telling somebody,
that smoke.
Yo, what's up?
That's corny though. That's because you wanna increase somebody's adrenaline. Bro, it's dangerous.
Making a mess, like going to Walmart and like trashing the aisle, bro. Come on, bro. People are working. Bro, people got jobs, but they got to clean that up.
I hate when people be like, "Don't record me," and they still record them. I hate that. Yeah. I hate that. If somebody tells you like, yo, don't record me, like turn off the fucking camera. Like, why would you be like, don't record me, and you're going to post them on social media, bro? Yeah. That's just corny. Or what about the auditors? Bro. You ever seen those guys that they stand in front of a store and they record them like they just to antagonize the people that work there? People working, they're living their life, and you're standing there with a camera. Yeah. And this dude that goes around New York City. And he goes around and just antagonizes people, bro. Yeah. And he's like, what are you going to do? I'm like, what? And people you see him like, what are you doing? I'm exercising my First Amendment right.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro.
So what you gonna do? I'm like, these people are working. You're like, let's fight right now. I'm like,
yeah, nah.
That should be against the law.
Yeah, they gotta switch. They gotta, do something, man. I don't know. It's not my lane. I stay out of that. But I just, if my opinion is whack.
That's just whack.
It's whack.
That's just whack. I think the internet has cultivated this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But I'm staying in my own lane, bro. I'm on the fitness game, health game, comedy game. Obviously, we're making content too, like you're doing here.
Yeah, of course.
And that's my world, bro.
And I'm glad you came over. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of things happening. You shot your special. I want you to shoot another one.
Yes, sir.
I think we have that type of relationship. We holding each other accountable with the shit that we do. You know what I mean? We're here to inspire each other, and 1,000%. That's the only way we grow.
1,000%.
You know what I'm saying?
You hit me, bro. That was so funny. You're like, yo, let's lock in today.
Yeah.
Stay focused. We got to post at least one post today. I said, one? I'm already on my third post.
Like, I posted 3.
I'm already on 3. I'm about to do 4. Yeah.
No, man, either way, thank you for coming. It was a long trip. Thank you. This is the episode 3.
Come on.
Thank you for coming through for the podcast.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, the Gadiel Del Orbe show.
Come on.
Anything you want to tell people, how to follow you, anything you want to let them know?
Sure. Thank you for having me on here, bro. This is cool. You know what I'm saying? You're bro. I love your place, bro. This is beautiful. I feel so calm. My energy, just in case if anybody's wondering, like if I'm calm, it's your feng shui, bro. It's like very calming and soothing in here. And that sun beat me down. But I will say, y'all can follow me on all social media platforms. Cristino Sosa, Cristino Sosa. You can check out my special on Tubi. It's Tubi's first original comedy special called Jokes on Us. And it's my debut special. Check it out. I'll buy my dad's book. I Walk My Own Grave. Get it on Amazon. I Walked My Own Grave. Or your nearest Barnes & Nobles.
Also, leave in the comments what you think about the conversation. Add to it. I read them. Love you guys. Que la pase bien.